Hello, friends. This is Miss McKeon, one of your City Park counselors, and today we're going to talk about what is worry. What exactly does someone mean when they say they are nervous or anxious? What exactly is a worry feeling? This is what you might think of when you imagine a worried kid. But worry and anxiety can also look like any of these. Worry is the feeling we have when we think something bad might happen. A lot of the time, this kind of worry comes as what-if thoughts. What kind of what-if thoughts do you have? You may be thinking, what if they laugh at me? What if someone gets hurt? What if I fail? Sometimes we might also worry about things that have already happened. It's sort of like when our brains can't stop thinking about something that happened earlier, and we worry that it was bad or what might happen next. Has that ever happened to you? Maybe you were texting a friend and had an argument with them, and you keep replaying the whole thing in your mind, and you're worried you said something wrong. Sometimes we don't even know when we are worried. We just know we feel upset or icky, or just that something is wrong. And anxiety can also be about feeling stressed, like having a lot of little things in your life, all piling up, that make you feel worried. Maybe you're having to take care of a little brother or sister. Maybe there's no one who can help you with your challenging schoolwork. Or you have a sick family member, or you're having to move to a new school. Our worries might show up in our bodies. There are clues in how our bodies feel that can tell us that we might have some anxiety. Our faces might feel hot. Our muscles could feel really tight. It can seem like there are butterflies in our stomach. Our breathing might be quick and shallow, and our hearts might seem like they are pounding or going super fast. Some people feel like their chest is heavy, like an elephant is sitting on them. Think about a time that you were worried. How did your body feel? A tricky thing about worry is that sometimes it's masked or hidden underneath anger. We might think we're mad and act like we're mad when really there's something else that's worrying us. Anger is when we think that someone has done something bad or wrong to us. Worry is thinking you don't know what's going to happen. It might be bad, and you don't have any control over it. Caden has been snapping at everyone today and looks pretty grumpy. His parents got in an argument last night, and he just keeps thinking about it and wondering what will happen next. Kylie's class has a substitute today. She has had some tough days with subs before, so she's feeling nervous. Her tone of voice has been super rude, and she's not talking to her friends like she usually does. Worry is part of a whole spectrum of feelings. Spectrum means that there's different amounts of feeling that someone might have. You might feel just a little nervous, uncomfortable, like if your teacher asks you to work with someone you've never worked with before. Or really worried and anxious, like if you have to present something in front of the whole class. Or totally panicked and out of control, like if your dad is traveling for work and he didn't call to check in like he said he would. Worry and fear are not bad feelings. There's no such thing as bad feelings. In fact, fear can actually be helpful. Fear is when part of your brain, called the amygdala, says, "Hey, you're in danger. Act fast to keep yourself safe." But when you're not in any danger and your brain is super worried, it hurts you instead of helping you. You might freeze and not do anything at all. You might get snappy and rude with others, or you might try to escape and be alone. But here's the good news. Everyone has anxiety and worries sometimes. If you're having a lot of anxiety, there are things you can do to help. Let's look at some things that you can do about worry. Okay, so now you know all about worry. What's next? What can you do to take care of yourself when you're worried? First, you can realize that you are worried. 2, you can breathe. 3, tell someone about it. Or number 4, stop and change your thoughts. As soon as you notice you're feeling worried, take at least one slow, deep breath. This usually helps to start calming your brain right away. Remember our breathing techniques from the other lesson. Put one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. Take a deep breath and then blow out slowly. What is a slow, deep breath? Another example is to try the 5-finger breathing. Trace your fingers, breathing in as you go up each finger and breathing out as you go down each finger. Hold your hand up, start at your thumb, breathe in as you're going up and out as you go down. Do that for all 5 fingers. If you notice your brain is spinning and you're feeling a little panicked, try looking around and naming 4 things you see. Right now I see pictures and books, a penguin, and Play-Doh. And you might want to think through what things you have control over versus what you don't. Remember our circle of control. Things that happen inside the circle of control are things that we can control. Like we can control our brains, our breathing, and our body. We can control our choices. We can't control the news. We can't control our classmates. We can't control our parents. Remember our circle of control. Changing the thoughts in your brain is important too. The things we think in our heads have a huge impact on how we feel. It's a cycle. Our thoughts affect how we feel, how we act, and then how we think and feel again. We don't want to be caught in this circle. Affirmations are sort of like helpful thoughts that you can tell yourself in any worry situation. Something bad might happen, but I will be okay. I can handle anything that comes my way. I am brave and I am strong. It's also usually helpful to tell someone that you're worried and what you're worried about. Sometimes just sort of getting it out can make the feeling less intense. What if your friend tells you that they're worried, or if you notice someone you care about seems anxious? Try saying, "Is there anything I can do to help? I wonder if maybe you need to talk to an adult about this. You seem really worried. Want to talk about it?" What questions do you have about anxiety and worry? Feel free to check in with Miss McKeon or Miss Jones. Our contact information is on the home page of our Canvas page. You can also reach us through your Canvas inbox. We want to hear from you. Have a great day, Panthers.